Excellent. Yes, Ryan. Yes, yes. Excellent. Let me tell you something special about the models. Number one, models are special verbs. Why are they special? Number one, we can never use a modal verb only in a sentence. And if you try to get any sentence with just the modal verb, it can never fit. It can never work. Okay? How? If I say Ahmed can drive a car. Okay? So can I just get the verb drive out of the sentence? Can I say Ahmed can a car? Is that correct? Of course it's not. So we must use a main verb with a modal verb. You know, a modal verb must be followed by a main verb. It's a must. That's number one. You know, we can never use modals by themselves. Modal verbs must be followed by a main verb. Is that clear? Huh? Is that clear? Oh,
Yes.
again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ali is asking to say that again. Again, Ali. I said that a modal verb can never form a sentence by itself. If I say he may arrive tomorrow, the modal verb here is may. Can I just get the verb arrive out of the sentence? Can I say he may tomorrow? Does it make any sense? Of course not. Rola said that she cannot hear anything. But what about the others? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
so Rola,
Yes,
I think there's something wrong with your internet connection, Rola. Can you try to log out and join us again, because there's something wrong with your connection. So as I was saying, a modal verb can never be used alone by in the sentence. So we must have a main verb. That's number one. Number two, why do we use modals? Why do we use modals? Does anybody know why do we use modal verbs? Huh?
To add a meaning for a sentence.
Exactly, Yasal. Yes. We use modals. We have to use modals in case we want to add meaning to the sentence. How? Let me give you a sentence. The same sentence which we said before. If I say that Ali can drive a car. Here the modal verb is can. What kind of meaning does can add to the sentence? Huh? Meaning of what?
Meaning of ability.
Excellent.
He can
Yes.
drive it now.
Meaning of ability. Excellent. Yes. It adds meaning of ability. So if I say that Ahmed may travel tomorrow, what kind of meaning do we have here? Ahmed may travel tomorrow. Meaning of possibility. Excellent. Yes. Excellent. Yes. So as I said, each modal verb is used to add a certain meaning to the sentence. Okay? Is it clear? Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now let's start. Okay, taking the modal verbs one by one. And today, inshallah, we're gonna explain the modals one by one. And let's start with the easiest two, can and could. Can is a modal verb. When do we use can? Number one, as I've just said, we use can to express ability in the present or the past. Huh? We use can to express excellence. Yes, we use can to express ability in the present. As I say, Ahmed can swim, Mona can drive a car, and so on. Okay? So what is the opposite of can? It must be, huh? Can't. Excellent. Can anybody give me a sentence using can't or can't? If you want to get the British accent, we can say can't. Okay, so, huh?
I can play
drive
football.
a car.
Okay, I can drive a car. Okay,
I can play football.
Okay, great. So, okay, yes, I can play
Drive a
football.
horse.
Okay, so they are all
I
expressing
can
what?
drive.
I can drive a car, I can swim, and so on. So they all express inability. So can expresses ability in the present or inability also in the present. Okay? Is that clear? What else can we use can? How can we use can also? We can use can for asking for permission. Whenever you want to go to the toilet in class, so you ask your teacher, what do you say? Can I go to the toilet? Yes, can I go to the toilet? Is that a question or asking for permission?
Asking for permission.
Excellent, yes. So whenever we want to ask for permission, we can use can. Can I smoke here? Can I go to the toilet? And so on. That's asking for permission. But if I say, can you help me with my homework? Can you help me with my homework? It's what? A request. Do you know what is a request?
Request.
Yeah, to ask someone for help.
Excellent, yes. To ask somebody to do something for you. To ask somebody to do something for you. That is a request. Is that clear?
Yes.
So we can use can to express ability, as I said in the present. We can use can to ask for permission. We can use can to make a request. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. So now what about could? Could is the past of
Can.
Excellent. Could is the past of can. Yani we can use could to express ability in the past. Yes, we can use could to express ability in the past. Can you give me a sentence? Any sentence for could? You can type the sentence, you can say the sentence, whatever you like.
I could travel tomorrow.
I could fix my phone.
Okay,
When I was
we're-
a child, I couldn't play football.
Excellent. When I was 12, I couldn't play football. Yes, we are talking about ability in the past. When I say that when I was 9, okay, I couldn't ride a bike. When I was 9, grade 8. If you are not using the mic, you can turn it off. If you are not using the mic, sorry, if you are not using the mic, you can turn it off because there are a lot of sounds. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So as I was saying that we can use could to express ability in the past. I said when I was 9, I couldn't ride a bike. I couldn't ride a bike. So what else can we use could? We can use could for making a request. Just like can. Oh yes, just like can. Could sorry, when I say could you help me with my homework? Could you give me the copybook? Thank you, Ali. So what is the difference? Does anybody know the difference between can and could if we are making a request? In can you help me? Could you help me? Which one is better? Do you know? So which one is more polite?
I think can is better.
No. Could is better. Why? It's more polite to use could when making a request. And when we're making a request, so it's better to use could. Because could is more polite. Well, both of them are correct. Oh, yes, both of them are correct. But which one is more polite? Could is more polite than can. And if you're asking a stranger to help you, it's better to use could. Could you help me, please? That's a polite request. A polite request. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, great. What else do we use could? We can also use could to make a suggestion. You know what is a suggestion? When you suggest doing
To
something.
offer something.
Not, yes, yeah, it's
To
not
tell my
offer,
offer advice.
yeah, not advice,
Sorry.
not هو suggest. Let's say مثلا, okay,
I think-
there is a
To
new
tell my
movie.
opinion.
Yes, some kind of opinion. Yes, if there is a good movie on the cinema, okay, it's the movie's on. So I suggest watching the movie together. So I can say, guys, we could watch the movie tonight together. We could watch the movie tonight. Well, is that past or suggestion? It's a suggestion. Okay, if we say, we could watch the movie together tonight, that's a suggestion. Okay, so we can use could to make a suggestion. Is that difficult?
No.
Okay, but we said, let's wrap up what we said. We said that we can use could ability in the past. When I was 10, I couldn't ride a bike. We can use it to make a polite request, or to ask for permission. Mister, could I go to the toilet? And I said could and can are both correct, but which one is more polite? Could. Could is more polite than can. Okay? So,
May.
yes,
Okay.
Rowan, yes, you're asking?
Yes. What
Okay.
was can and could in questions?
You can what?
Can and could questions?
Yes, sure. Yes.
Can
Look, it's not a question. If I say, could I borrow your dictionary? Is that a question? Well, you ask for permission.
permission?
Yes, yes, it ends with a question mark. It ends, but it's not a form of a question. Yani. It's not a question. Okay. If I say, could you help me? Is that a question or a request?
Request?
Exactly. It ends with a question mark, but it's not a question. If you're asking for permission, you are making a request. It's not a question. Okay?
Okay.
So, that's all about can and could. We said can, ability in the present, to make a request, or to, as we said, for can, or to ask for permission. But what about able to? Have you ever heard about able to?
Yes, it's about abilities.
Ability, yes, but able to must be preceded by verb to be. Yani, mister, do I have to use verb to be before able to? Yes, we must use verb to be before able to. Yani, I must say I'm able to, he is able to, we are able to. Okay? But what about the past? I was able to and we were able to. Yani, able to expresses ability in the present or the past? Yes. If I say he can drive a car, can I say, yes, thank you, Ali, I'm able to hear you, okay, that's correct. If I say he can drive a car, can I say he's able to drive a car? Yes. Yes, it's correct. They are both the same. Okay?
Like you said, it's something that we can do.
Exactly. Something you're able to do. Something that you can do. Excellent. Yes. But what about the past? We use was, aware, able to. Was or were, able to. Like yesterday, let's say that the lights went out or the lights went off. Okay, the lights went off. But I was able to do my homework. Again, yesterday the lights went off, but I was able to do my homework. Is that clear?
Mister, it can come negative.
I wasn't, yes. Wasn't able to, weren't able to, yes. It can be in the negative form, sure, yes. Okay, Khadija said, yesterday I wasn't able to attend the online session. Oh, you didn't have online session yesterday, Khadija. But it's okay, yes, as a sentence, it's correct, yes. Yesterday, excellent, Khadija. I wasn't able to attend the online session. Excellent, yes, that's correct. Oh, I know, Khadija, I'm just messing with you. Okay, okay, I know that was an example, I know. Okay. Yes.
The sentence can be used in could. And also, it's I couldn't.
I could. Yes, yes. By the way, can or could can be in the negative form. You can say could, you can say couldn't. It's okay. Yes, it's okay.
Listen, can I say yesterday I was busy that I was able to do my homework?
Excellent. Yes, that's correct. Yesterday I was busy, but I was able to do my homework. Excellent, Ya Saleh. That's correct. Sure. Yes. Is it clear? Okay. So now we are done with can, could, and able to. I guess they are somehow easy, and I guess you understood them. Okay. So may could be used like may. I think okay. May I? Okay. Yes. When we are asking for permission, we can use Ali. Yes, we can use may or could. Yani, could I go to the toilet? May I go to the toilet? That's asking for permission. Yes, they give the same meaning. But may is more polite than could, by the way. Yani, we have can, or could, or may. Could is more polite than can, and may is more polite than could. May I use the bathroom? Yes, Hirola. Yes, okay. You're giving an example, or you're asking for permission right now? Okay. So, sure, yes, sure. Okay, so that's all about can, could, and able to. Okay? What about may and might? May and might. So, I guess some of you may say that might is the past of may. Is that correct? Is might the past of may?
Kind of
Huh?
kind of
Is it
might is kind of
Exactly.
I think
it's a
it's for
I
future.
thought
well, it's a common mistake.
should-
It's a common mistake.
yes,
Many students think that might. Mister, your voice is lagging. So is my voice clear? The voice is okay. Yes,
Yes.
fix. Okay, thank you, Aziad. Thank you. So Adam, check your internet connection, Adam. Okay. So as I was saying, that might is not the past form of may. Might is not past. Again, might is not past. May and might, they are both present and future. Okay. I might hit you. Okay. Who might you hit, ya Ali? Okay. So it's not for prediction, Yarola. I mean, we are going to explain that. Okay. So may and might, they are both, as I said, they express possibility. Again, may and might express what? Possibility in the present or the future. Okay. May and might, they both explain or express possibility in the present or the future. And if I say, okay, my uncle may visit us tomorrow. My uncle might visit us tomorrow. They both express what? Possibility in the present or the future. Type. Do we have?
Mister, what's the difference between them?
That was the question I was about to ask. Okay. So, do we have any difference between may and might? Is there any difference between them in the meaning? I mean, in the meaning. Does anybody know?
may
Might is something that you're not very sure that you will do.
What about may?
present possibility.
It's possibility. It's
Somehow correct. Yes. I'm not sure who was talking, but yes, somehow that is correct. The only difference between may and might, that the possibility with might, Ali, we're talking about possibility, not about being polite. We're talking about possibility. Could you repeat could when I used in the past and the future? Could you repeat could? Might. Okay. Let me finish this may and might, and we can go back to could. Okay. Again, I was saying the difference between may and might. I said that the possibility with may is somehow stronger than might. The possibility with may is somehow stronger than might. Yani if you are somehow sure that the action will happen, we can use may. But if you are not so sure, we can use might. So if you have strong possibility, we use may. If we have, that's okay, it's not that kind of possibility, we can use might. Okay? So may and might, we use them to express the possibility, but may is stronger than might. طب هو Mister, in the question, can he give us may and might as choices? No, he will not give you. When it comes to possibility, he will not give you may and might in the same sentence, because they are both somehow the same. Okay? طب may also, can we use may to ask for permission? Yes, ya Malak.
Mister,
Ali,
can you repeat it again?
we haven't reached must not, we haven't started must yet, ya Ali. Just wait and we will get to must. Yes. Malak, she wanted to say something, but she didn't.
Mister, can you repeat it
Yes.
again? May and might?
May and might, sure, yes. And we said that may and might, we use them for possibility. Okay, Khadija, I'm gonna answer Shayma and then get to you, okay? So as I said, may and might, we use them to express. Okay, Ali, I'm repeating the possibility again. I'm repeating that. We said that may and might, we use them to express possibility. What do we mean by possibility? That the action may or may not happen. The action may happen or may not happen. I don't know. I'm not sure. Whenever you are not sure about something, we can use may or might. Is that clear? If I say that my uncle may arrive tomorrow, my uncle might arrive tomorrow. They both express possibility. Yes, possibility in the present or the future. Possibility in the present or the future. It's about today or tomorrow or next week.
What is the difference may and might between them?
Again, Hannah, we said that. Okay, I'll tell you again. We said that may is stronger than might. The possibility with may is stronger than might. Okay? That's the only difference between may and might. Yes, the possibility with may is stronger, somehow stronger than might. Okay?
How can we use them?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
How can we use them?
Possibility, I've just said that. I
I
said,
will.
okay, I said my uncle may arrive tomorrow. My uncle might arrive tomorrow. That's how we can use them. Or any other sentence, it's up to you, Yin. Mr. Zaki, check the notes. If I get to the notes, I won't see the chat, Yani. Okay, well, somebody's asking me to check the share notes. If I get, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna see the chat. So yani, let's stay at the chat. So, okay, again, Roa was asking, can might be used to ask for permission? No, Roa. No, we can never use might to ask for permission. We can only use may. Yani, Mr. We cannot start a question with might. No, we can never start a question with might. I can say, may I borrow your mobile phone? May I have another cup of coffee? May I go out? Malak, if I check the notes, I will not be able to see the chat. So if you have something to say, you can say it here. Okay? If I get to the share notes, I won't be able to see the chat. So again, we said that may, we can use it for asking for permission. But Mr. Can we use might to ask for permission? No, we cannot use might to ask for permission. Okay? We can only use may. May I, may we, like that. Are we done with that? May and might? Is there any question about may and might? Huh? Grade 8, is there any question about them?
No.
Okay, great. So now we have covered
No,
can, could, able to, may and might. What about must? And I guess you have all heard about must. When do we use must? Huh?
Rules?
Yes, excellent, Johanna. Rules. Can you give me a sentence?
For something necessary.
Something necessary. Excellent. I want a sentence. You can type a sentence. You can say a sentence, whatever you like. Huh? At school, whenever you... yes.
In the class?
You mustn't. We're talking about must, not mustn't. We get to mustn't later on. So, okay, great, Yajana. So whenever you go to school, you have a certain uniform, right? So if you're talking about a rule, that's huh? Mister, they are saying bad words in the notes. Who's saying?
مستر في ناس قاعدة بتشتم في النوتس على فكرة.
Who? Who's doing
I
that?
don't know.
Okay. Their names are not clear for you?
No,
Yes.
there's no name.
Okay, we can just get their names. I don't have anything in the notes, by the way. In my notes, it's empty. When I got to the notes, it's empty in front of me. So please, if you have anybody cursing or swearing in the notes, can you just take a screenshot and send me their names, and we will deal with them later. We are gonna block their accounts. It's so easy to block their accounts. Okay, so please, if anybody can see anybody cursing or swearing in the chat or the notes, just take a screenshot of their names and we will block their accounts. It's so easy to do that. Okay. Rola said yes. Farah Hussein said they must attend the online session, and she said that in capitalized. You don't like that, ya Farah? Okay. Yes, they must attend the online session. And Rola said you must follow the rules. Yes, we must go to school in time. And whenever you are at school, right? You must wear your school uniform, right? You must wear your school uniform. So whenever we are talking about common rules, the rules that we need to follow, we use must. We use must. Is that clear? If you're talking about common rules, we need to use must rules. Like, okay, whenever you are in a car, you must put on your seat belt. This is the rule, right? You must put on your seat belt. It's a rule. Is it clear? Huh? Okay, great. Okay. They must stop talking. Well, nobody's talking. Okay, Noura. plus we can't see their, how couldn't you see their names yet? طب Noura, can you stay with me in the chat? Because يعني والله when I got to the shared notes I saw nothing. Okay? So no, again, if you find, it's like finding the imposter, okay, Omar? So if you find anybody doing anything wrong, just give me, just send me their names. That's it. But let's move to something else. But we agreed that must, okay, we use it for something is necessary or a common rule. But later on, next we have
Mr.
mustn't.
Zaki,
Yes, Salah.
we can't use must for past, yes?
لا, we have a past form of must, but not yet. Yani we have a past form of must. It's not must, it's another verb. And we're gonna get that later, don't worry. Okay? And we have all the models, by the way. Don't we? However, the model verbs, it's a little bit long lesson, I know. If we have the time to finish it today, I hope so. If we don't have the time, we will finish it on Thursday, inshallah. Don't worry, we still have a lot of time. And I guess today's session is in a little bit, the connection is much better than before. Alhamdulillah. Okay? What is the difference between must and have to? We haven't got to that yet, Yanura. There is a difference, but let me best finish that part, and I'm gonna tell you what the difference between must and have to. Don't worry, we're gonna get to get to that later. Don't worry. Okay? So what is the negative form of must? What is the opposite of must? Huh? Do you know?
Mustn't.
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 Excellent. Excellent. Yes. When do we use mustn't? Huh? When do we use mustn't? Do you know?
For rules.
While talking about the thing we shouldn't do.
The things that you are not allowed to do. The things that you are not allowed to do. Okay? How? If I say that you mustn't shout in class, and you all do that, mashallah. Not all of you, Yani. Some of you do that. Okay? If I say that you mustn't shout in class, it means that you are not allowed to shout in class. It means that it's forbidden to shout in class. It means that it's prohibited to shout in class. Rola said, yes, a very good example. Rola said, you mustn't smoke here. Thank you, Rola. Yes. What do you mean by you mustn't smoke here? If I say you mustn't smoke here means what? That you are not allowed to smoke here, that it's forbidden to smoke here, it's prohibited to smoke here. Is it clear? Okay? So mustn't, things that which we are not allowed to do. Yes, yes, Allah.
Can we say you mustn't park your car here?
Sure, طبعا يا صالح. Yes, we can say that you mustn't park your car here. Means that you are not allowed to park your car here. Is that clear? Huh? Okay. Must is something that is a rule. Yes, okay. You mustn't speak. Yes, you mustn't speak in the session. Yes, we said that. Okay. Okay, Yara. That's wonderful. Yeah, Mr. Bishtimu. Yeah, Malak. Wallahi, ya Malak. Wallahi, fan. I cannot see anything in the notes. Okay, their names are not clear in the notes. مش أنا اللي كاتب shit. بص حبايبي هو first of all احنا يعني can طب guys can you stop getting to the notes? You know, why do you have to go there? Just a question بس. يعني احنا we are explaining something together. Why do you have to go to the shared notes? Why do you have to go there? Okay? Exactly, Hannah. Yes, we can stop going there. It's so simple. يعني why do you have to go there? Okay, can you please focus? Focus with me. Concentrate here, please. Just leave. I have nothing to say about that. Seriously. But can we go on with our session, not to waste our time, because you have a session after that, I guess so. Okay, can you please focus here? Stay with me here. Okay, thank you. So we have covered must and mustn't. We said that mustn't something which is not allowed, something which is forbidden, something which is prohibited. It's clear? Okay. Then we have, let's leave O2 now. We are not going to talk about O2 right now. Let's start with shall. We will get to O2 later. Shall, just like will. Shall, just like will. But shall, we only use it with two pronouns. يعني shall is used only with two pronouns. Ha, I, and we. Excellent, Khadija. Excellent. Wonderful. Yes, excellent. Shall is only used with I and we. Exactly. We can say shall I or shall we. I shall or we shall. Is that clear? طب when do we use shall? Does anybody know when do we use shall? Huh?
In
Yes.
offering or suggestion.
Exactly. Exactly, yes. We can use shall to make an offer. Shall I help you with your homework? Shall I carry the bags for you? لا, we cannot say shall you يا علي. احنا we say only shall I and shall we. Shall I and shall we. Okay?
I'm asking
Shall I-
what to do.
Exactly. So, okay, so number one, shall is used to make an offer. Shall I help you with your luggage? Shall I make you something to eat? And so on. We can also use shall for suggestions. Shall I fix your car? Thank you, Yasin. Yes. Shall I open the door to you? Yes, Hannah. It's correct. What about suggestion? If I say, shall we go out tonight? Shall we go out tonight? It's a suggestion. You suggest going out tonight. Shall we play football? Okay, I'd love to. Okay, shall we play football? That's a suggestion. Shall we watch a movie together? That's a suggestion. Shall we go to the cinema? Okay, Khadija, yes. Okay, that's all correct. Is that difficult? I guess it's not. And remember that shall is used with I or we. I or, shall we stop bullying? But here bullying is not written like that. But yes, shall we stop? I hope we shall stop that. Okay, what about should? Should, you have known that should is used for giving advice since you were in grade 2 or grade 3. Should we use it for giving? Huh? Who knows? For giving advice. For giving number. Let's talk about. Yes, advice and recommendations. But let's stay with advice now. How? If I say that you should stop smoking, I'm giving you some advice. Yes, you should stop smoking. You should study hard. That's a kind of advice. Okay? لا احنا we don't say an advice. The advice is uncountable. Advice is uncountable. We cannot say an advice. We cannot say that. Okay? Yes, Khadija said you should stop playing with bad friends and you should stop going to the notes. What about that? Okay? So you should stop smoking. Yes, Hannah, thanks so much. Okay, so should is used for giving advice. We have covered that. We can also use should to give recommendations. How? If you have watched a movie, you should sleep early. Thank you, Farah. Yes, that's correct. You should sleep early. If I say that, I think you should watch that movie. I think you should watch that movie. That's a kind of recommendation. I'm giving you a kind of recommendation. And I watched the movie and I found that the movie was great. So I'm telling you, you should watch that movie. It's not advice. That's not kind of advice. I'm not advising you. That's recommendation. Okay? So should, we use it for giving advice or making recommendations. You should study hard. Thank you, Noura. Yes, that's correct. Yes, Saleh.
It's like suggesting something.
Suggesting something. Yes, Saleh. Suggesting doing something. Yes, exactly.
He can suggest to watch this film.
Yes, I think we should watch the movie together. That's a kind of recommendation. Yes, of suggestion. Yes. Okay, is that clear? Let's move to O2. O2 there. And I'm gonna tell it's there. O2. Do you know what do we mean by the verb O2? What does mean O2? O2 means what?
Like should or have to?
Thank you, Hannah. Yes, well, not have to, but not have to. It's like should.
Should?
O2 just like should. Exactly. O2 just like should. Okay?
But
Can I say both of them giving advice? And both of them, we use them to give advice. Yes. If I say you should stop smoking, it means you ought to stop smoking. You should study hard means you ought to study hard. No, ya Zainab. No, there is no difference. Okay? They are the same. Should or ought to, they can be both used the same way. Ali, we're still explaining ought to. Okay, Ali? ought to, I said it's just like should. Ought to, just like should. Yes, Rowan. Your voice is not clear, Rowan. I'm sorry.
When we can use
Ought to, I told you, ought to just like should. We can replace should with ought to. Yes, we can replace, whenever you give advice, whenever you're giving advice, you can use ought to. You should study hard. I'm sorry?
It's not better for you to employ a professional.
You ought to employ that's advice. You ought to employ a professional writer. And if you're gonna get to give somebody a job, you ought to employ somebody professional or not. You ought to employ somebody who's professional. So that's a kind of advice.
Mister, which one is stronger to give advice?
We cannot say that somebody is stronger. We cannot say that ought to is stronger or should is stronger. They are both used the same. However, we can say that should is more common. Should is more common. Okay? Most of the times we use should. Whenever you watch a movie or watch whatever or YouTube, most of the time you can hear should. You can rarely hear ought to, but they are both the same. They are both the same. Okay? What is the negative form of should? Of course, you will tell me that it's
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't, exactly. What is the negative form of ought to? I'm sorry, what is the negative form of ought to? Do you know?
No.
Okay. The negative form of ought to is ought not to. Not no, Yarola. Nora, Rola, no. Yeah. Ought to, the negative form of ought to is ought not to. Ought not to. Yes, oughtn't or ought not. But Khadija and ought not is more common to be used. Okay? So if I say you shouldn't smoke here, means you ought not to smoke here. You shouldn't be late means you ought not to be late. Okay? You shouldn't you shouldn't shout in class means you ought not to shout in class, and so on. We have covered shall, should, shouldn't, and ought to. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay, thank you so much. Next we have will and would. Of course, will, yes, ought to means it's better for you. Yes, Yarawen, thank you so much. Ought to can get the meaning of it's better for you. Yes, yes, it gives the same meaning. Yes. So what about will and would? Will and would. Will, of course, we know that will is used to express will.
Prediction, certain prediction.
Yes, the future. Let's start with the future, right? Will, future, simple. We know that. Excellent. Yes. Do we have cases in which we use will? Yes, we have cases in which we use will. How?
Promises.
Yes, Johanna.
Promises with certain predictions.
Excellent. Let's take them by one so that the others can understand us. Okay. Number one, if somebody is knocking at your door, what will you do? What will you do?
I will
open the door. Exactly. Did you plan? Did you arrange to do that? Or it's just you decided to do that quickly? You decided to do exactly quick decisions. Whenever you make or you decide to do something quickly, we use will. If your phone is ringing, I'll answer it, right? Can we say I'm gonna answer it or no? I'll answer it. I will, exactly as Zainab. I'll answer because you didn't plan, you didn't arrange. You just decide to do that quickly, right? That's number one. Whenever we decide to do something quickly, we use will. Okay. Then, if we are giving an offer, if I say I'll help you with your homework, I'll help you with your homework. That's an offer, right? Okay, Khadija, let's wait until the prediction. We will get to the prediction. But so far, we said that whenever we decide to do something quickly, whenever we have an offer, whenever we have an offer. Khadija Masan has invited me to her birthday party. She has invited me to attend her birthday party. And she said, Mister, promise me that you will be there. Okay يا خديجة. I promise you I'll be there. I promise you I'll be. That's a kind of a promise. And we also use the future simple to express promises. Like whenever you tell your friend a secret, especially girls, okay? And your friend will tell you what? Huh? Will you tell anybody about that? No, I swear I will never tell anybody. And the next day you will find everybody knows about it. Right? You do that all the time. Okay. 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 No? Okay يا رؤى. يعني some of you do that. Some of you, not all أكيد. Some of you do that. Yes, promise is a key word of will. Exactly. We can also use will to make predictions. How? Can anybody give me any prediction? Any prediction?
It will rain
Yes,
today.
it will rain today. It will rain tomorrow. Yes, okay. Ali, I will travel tomorrow. That's not a prediction, ya Ali. I will travel tomorrow. That's not a prediction. Zainab said, I think it will rain tomorrow. Excellent. It will rain today. Yes. You will fall now. Thank you, Noura. You want me to fall? Okay. No, nobody will fall, inshallah. Okay. So if I say that people will live on the moon in 50 years time, it's just a prediction. Am I sure about that? No, I'm just giving a prediction. Okay?
Predictions without evidence.
Yes, prediction with no evidence. I'm not sure about that. There is no evidence about that. I think most people will be absent tomorrow. Now we are absent every day, Zainab. Okay, yes. I think most people will be absent tomorrow. Yes. Okay. So that's about will. We can also make predictions using will. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay. Yes, Saleh.
Yes. Can I say I will how we can say I will pass the exam tomorrow.
Inshallah, Saleh, yes. If you predict that you will pass, you may say that. Yes, you can say that. It's okay. If you predict, inshallah, you will pass. You will all pass, inshallah. Okay, طب. What about would? What about would? Would, we can use it for asking for permission. Also, yes, we can use would. As I told you, the models can be used in similar uses. We have many similar...
The past of will, right?
Yes, it's a kind of the past of will. Yes, it's the past form of will. How do we use would? How do we use it? Number one, if we are going to ask for permission, like I want to use your mobile phone. So I'm asking you, would you mind if I borrow your mobile phone? Would you mind? Huh? Would you mind? That's asking for permission. I'm asking you to use your mobile phone. So I can use would.
Mister.
Yes, Omar.
There's someone in the notes that's writing my name.
Yeah, Omar, why do you go to the notes, ya Omar? Just a question. Just
yeah, I saw some words in it, so...
Yeah, Omar, ya Habibi, can you stay with me, please? Just for my sake, okay? Just stay here. Just leave whoever in the notes. The issue, I don't have any names in the notes. Whenever I go there, I don't see anything there. So can you please, guys, can we just concentrate on what we're doing? We still have only 40 minutes. We have only 40 minutes left. So we want to cover as much as we can. Again, if we have anything left, we will go on with that the next session. No worry, okay? We still have a lot of time.
Yeah.
So, again, stay with me here. So, as I said, would is used to ask for permission. Okay, we said it. Can we make a request using would? Yes, who can give me a request? Make a request using would. Any request? Huh? Would you help me? That's a request. Okay, would you pass the salt, please? That's a request. You are asking me to pass you the salt, or you're asking me to help you. That's a request. Okay? So would, we use it for... Yes, Yaroin? Huh?
Can I say, would you travel with me tomorrow?
Would you travel with me tomorrow? But that's an invitation. That's invitation. You are inviting him to travel with you. Okay? Like, would you like to have a cup of tea? Khadija just said, would you like to have... Yes, Khadija, I'd like to have a cup of tea, if you don't mind. Okay, that's a kind of invitation. Would you like to play golf with me this Friday? That's a kind of invitation. Is that clear? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. The most important issue, let's concentrate here because it's so important, and that part is very important. Let's concentrate here. Now we have covered must, right? And we said that must, we use it for common rules and necessity, right? And somebody asked me, what is the difference between must and has to and have to? Somebody asked me that. So when do we use must and when do we use has to or have to? طب هو مستر هو Rola said must is stronger. It's not just like Rola, it's something else. I'm gonna tell you. Let me best explain first about has to, have to, and then we're gonna get to must. Must we use it for common rules. We said that. Must is a rule. And have to is necessary. Both of them necessity is enough. Both of them express necessity. لا Khadija, no Khadija. No, it's not like that, Khadija. It's not. Just listen to me and you will know the difference between them. Okay? So, as I said, must, we use it for common rules. Is that clear? Now we explained that. Must is used for common rules. What else? Let's say that I've traveled to France. I've traveled to France. And I felt that I'm supposed to buy presents for my friends. Are you following? Concentrate, please. I said that, let's say that I've traveled to France, okay? And I felt that I'm supposed to buy presents for my friends. So shall I say, which is better? I must buy presents for my friends or I have to buy presents?
I have to.
Have to or must?
I have to.
La, it's must. It's not have to. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Okay, let me explain for you. Why do we have to use must here? Okay, Rowan, I'm just I want to explain this point, okay? Do my friends, do they force me to buy presents for them? Well, I chose to do that. When I say I must buy presents, yes, I chose to buy them presents. So nobody forced me.
Yeah.
Nobody forced me. So when you feel that something is necessary to be done, we use must. Is it clear? When you feel that something is necessary to be done, we use must. Okay? Type. That's a sentence. Let's say another situation. Your parents want to go out tonight. Your parents, they want to go out tonight by themselves. They don't want to take you with them. And you have a little brother or a little sister. Okay? So they asked you, Ya Rola, Ya Zainab, Ya Noura, Ya Khadija. So, boss, we are not taking you with us. Okay? So you have to stay at home and you have to look after your little brother or your little sister. Do you have a choice here? Or your parents forced you to take care of them? Do you have a choice where you are forced? Exactly. Whenever you don't have a choice, and if there's a situation and you don't have a choice and you are forced to do something, we use have to. We use has to or have to. That's what we call obligation. What do we mean by obligation? Does anybody know? Obligation means that you are forced to do something. Obligation means what? That you are forced to do something. So whenever there is an obligation, we use has to or have to. We use has to or have to. You have to look after your little brother. You have to study today for tomorrow's exam. Oh, yes, exactly, Zainab. Thank you so much. When we don't have other choices. When we don't have other choices, we use has to or have to. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay? Yes, Rowan. Rowan, want to ask about something? Okay, again, Rowan. Again. Okay. What I'm gonna repeat what I've said. I said, Rowan, that your parents are going out tonight. And they told you, Rowan, you cannot come with us. And you have a little brother or a little sister. So your parents forced you to stay at home and look after your little brother. Do you have another choice not to stay, or do you have to stay? Huh? I have to, yes, exactly. So when we don't have any choices, and you are obliged to do something, you are forced to do something, we use have to. We use have to. Like tomorrow, I have, yes,
I
Roy.
can say I must stay.
No, لا, we cannot use must. بصي هو spoken wise it can be, but grammatically it's wrong. يعني spoken wise, yes, it can fit. But if we're talking about grammatically, it doesn't fit. يعني which is more correct to say has to or have to. Okay? So, what about had to? Had to? Had to is the past form of, do you know? Had to is the past form of
Have to.
or
Has to.
or must. Okay? يا أدهم يا حبيبي أدهم هاني يا أدهم please concentrate here with us. Do not go to the notes. يعني it's the 10th time to say that.
Okay.
So again, I said had to is the past form of must. Muhammad Mohsin say that he cannot hear me. Can anybody hear me or just Muhammad Mohsin? My voice is clear. Okay, Muhammad, check your connection, Muhammad.
I can hear you.
Okay, so Muhammad Mohsin, check your connection. So I said that had to.
Hi, Mr.
Okay, so again, had to is the past form of must, has to, or have to. And what is the past form of must, or has to, or have to? Had to. But had to expresses obligation in the present or the past? Huh? Had to express obligation in the past. Excellent, great. Let's give you, yes, Ali, Mr. I want you to repeat has to. بص يا علي, we said has to just like have to, they are the same. Has to and have to, they express obligation in the present. There's something that you are forced to do in the present. And by the way, this session is being recorded and it will be on the LMS. So inshallah tonight or tomorrow maximum you will find it uploaded on the LMS. So you can listen to the session again if you want to check anything which we have explained before. Okay? So as I said, had to the past of must, has to, or have to. Yesterday there was a party. Okay? But you don't like to attend this party. But your parents told you, Ya Yasin, you cannot stay at home by yourself. They don't trust you staying at home by yourself, Yasin. Okay? So they forced you to go with them until you didn't want to go. You didn't want to attend the party. But your parents said that you, exactly. So I can say, I had, excellent Yorola, I had to attend the party. That's obligation in the present or the past? I had to attend the party. That's obligation in the present or the past? Exactly. Obligation in the past. Something that you were forced to do. Mister, you said that had to in the past of must. Yes. So does that mean I can say you had to stop smoking? We say Khadija. What does it mean, Khadija? You had to stop smoking. What does it mean? It doesn't make any sense. You had, okay, but if you mean that meaning, and if you wanna deliver that meaning, you can say that. But actually, you had to stop smoking. Okay, yesterday, okay, I had to sleep early because I have an exam. We can say that. Yesterday, I had to sleep early. Okay, I was forced to sleep early. Okay. So had to, as I said, whenever it comes in the rewrite question, how it will be in the rewrite question? If I say that it was necessary for me, okay, to sleep early last night, use had to. It was necessary for me to sleep early last night, use had to. Excellent, Yarola. I had, she's the fastest one to type. Okay, I had to sleep early last night. Excellent. If I say, had can be with past continuous, right? No. How can we get had with the past continuous? No, Yarawain, we cannot use it with the past continuous. Okay. So as I said, had to is the past form of must, has to, and have to. So now we have covered the ability, can, can't, can, could, able to. We have covered the possibility, may, might. We have covered necessity with must, has to, have to, and had to. And we have covered the future with the advice with shall and should. So we have covered most of the models. Okay, that will be for today. Inshallah, next time we're gonna go on with the rest of the models. What is left is not that much. We're gonna, yes, يا مستر آدم عمرو عمال يقول إنه أنا أقسم بالله أنا Adham, nobody said that you wrote anything, Adam. Okay, and it's better to concentrate on what we're doing. As I said, inshallah, next time we're gonna go on with the rest of the models. It will be Thursday, inshallah. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I enjoyed being with you. I hope you enjoyed being with me as well. Next time, inshallah.
Yes, we enjoy that.
Thank you, Salah. Thanks so much. I enjoy being with you today. Inshallah, next time we're gonna go on with the rest of the models and answer the questions. And please, make sure I've uploaded the file and you have the booklet. Make sure that you study what we have explained. Make sure that you revise what we have said, and enjoy your time and don't waste your time. But try to enjoy it, but not waste your time. Thank you so much, and see you inshallah on Thursday, bi'Iznillah. Does anybody have anything to do or to say? Huh? Okay. Thank you all. Thank you. Bye. Bye.